Hi, and welcome. This is the Ikeya family story.
Hey everyone, this is Michael. Recently, Brian and I have embarked on a journey to uncover our family history. And in an effort to bring you along, I'm going to periodically share updates in the form of these short videos. Today, we're really just letting you know what we're doing, starting with researching our colorful and ever-growing family tree with all its various branches right down to all you little leaves out there. Then we're going to dive deeper into really discovering our roots and putting together our story. This is something I've been stewing on for some time. We found that some of the most basic questions are as yet unanswered, like when did our family first arrive in the US? Why did they leave Japan? And how did they end up in Nebraska? Those are just a few of the questions that are driving our initial research, and thus, a project was born to find out who we are and to tell the story of the Ikeya family.
So, I see the trunk of our family tree as Fred and Cecil. That's Grandpa and Grandma to me. I've managed to map out the family tree from that point forward, just missing some dates and some locations. Once I get those filled in, I'll get that out to everybody. And then we're going to go backwards. We're going to look at Grandma and Grandpa, Fred and Cecil's roots, their forebears, and see if we can trace that back to Japan and find out when did they come to the United States and why. And we've already made a few interesting discoveries. We now know when Fred, along with his mother Tomomo, came to the US to meet up with his father, my great-grandfather, Shuji Ikeya. We don't know yet when he arrived or why he left Japan. And this letter, this was among Grandma Cecil's things that Auntie Darlene found and gave to Brian. We had no idea what it said or who it concerned. But upon closer inspection, we noticed the kanji for Ikeya. And also the kanji for Yamada, which was Grandma Cecil's maiden name. Luckily, a friend of mine named Koji Okihara was kind enough to translate the document for us. Thanks, Koji. Reading right to left, as you do with traditional Japanese writing, this first column tells us that this is a list of items, then lists each of the 7. The first is hakamaji, which is a cloth for making traditional Japanese pants. Number 2 is tatsuobushi, which is dried bonito flakes. Number 3, shiraga, which literally translates to gray hair. It's a link to being happy together until both have gray hair. It's considered to be an auspicious gift. Here, linen was presented instead. Next, number 4 was kombu, which is dried kelp. Number 5, suehiro, a small fan. Number 6 says surume, which is dried squid. And number 7, taru, which here probably means a barrel of sake. And finally, this last part of the letter, it says that the items stated to the right are duly delivered with happiness on the 23rd of September in Showa year 5, which would equate to 1930 here in the United States. It's from Mr. Kiyokichi Yamada, which is Grandma Cecil's father, to Mr. Yoshiyuki Ikeya, which is Grandpa Fred. So, where do we go from here? I guess we'll just follow the path and see where it takes us. Of course, we'll call in for some assistance along the way as we need your help. Just plan to hear from us. But until then, we hope you've enjoyed the story so far and we'll continue to tune in. We'll plan to see you next time. This has been an Ikeya family production.